Okay, now we're going to look at adding a page into Moodle. You want to make sure that your editing is on. Click Add an Activity or Resource within the unit that you want to add it. A page is just a resource. There's nothing for students to complete or turn in. And it is very similar to a file. One of the differences they mention as to why you might choose a page rather than a file is that it is more accessible for our mobile devices and easier to update. So it depends on how you want it to look, but it is very similar to a file. So we'll enable this resources on. So say you're doing a unit on planet Earth. And your description is not going to go to the actual content like it does for an assignment. The page content, as you can see, is actually below it. So the description really is not that critical in this case, so I'm just going to copy and paste it. It's in the page content that I am going to now really put all of my information into it. So I might have text in here as far as, entire blocks of text from on a website. I might have images in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a couple of things just to create kind of a page. It's almost like its own web page. And in this case I'm going to start with an image. I found one on Google that I liked. So this guy here again. This has gone over in another section, but if you copy image location and paste that into the image URL, you can see it pops up here. And I've already typed it in once, so give it a title. And you can change the size of this by either clicking on it and making it bigger or smaller, or you can change it within, if you edit it, by going to Appearance and changing it here. So usually for resources, for a page, you might have a whole slew of resources. So let's say I'm also going to embed maybe a link. So maybe instead of just an image, I might want a website about the Earth. This guy here, .gov, usually a pretty good site, NASA. So I'm just going to take the URL, copy it, and I'm going to paste it directly into my onto my page. At this point, it is not hyperlinked. The students would not be able to click on this and get anywhere. So in order to hyperlink it, and again, I go over this on another category, I'm just going to highlight it, and at that point this becomes available as an option. I'm going to link it. I'm going to put add it to my link here, and I want it to pop up in a different window rather than take the place of Moodle, so I need to then put it into pop-up as well. I'm going to insert that. Now it's blue, and you can tell that it is indeed a link. And let's just say, so I've got an image, I've got a link, maybe I want a video. So again, I go hunting on the web, and maybe I find, let's see, a good video. Some sort of YouTube, or here's a TED Talk, something short here, short and sweet. So I'm going to again go to Share, Embed, get my code, copy it. And here I can't just paste the embed code here. I actually have to hit the HTML button. And again, I go over this on another page or another file if you want to look for it. But I want it at the end rather than at the beginning. So I'm going to make it the last thing on the page. Update it. And it should, and there it is. It should appear. So now I have my web page. All it is resources for students to look at. So there's nothing to complete, there's nothing to grade. A couple of decisions need to be made. Generally, I'll leave them as is. Activity completion, you can either have the students manually mark it, or the computer will automatically say it is done when they view the activity. Save and display. So this is what it would look like when the student opens. And so it's just a page of resources. And if we go back to the course to see what it looks like from there, we can see resources on the Earth. This is what we just added. And again, we can edit it from here. We can move it about. Maybe we want it further up. And when we click on it, it should take us directly to that page, and it does. And the students, because everything is embedded, should be able to click out. Here's that website. They should be able to play the video. And there it is. So that is how you make a page in Moodle.